So disclaimer lang, everything that I say do not reflect MCU and its management, also the organization that I'm in. So everything is my opinion and everything is my experience and script. Just Hi everyone, this is Nek and welcome back to my channel. I know I have not been uploading lately because I've been busy with study and other stuff. And daming nangyayari. And I'm trying to play catch and I'm trying to figure out how my study habit is because during the pandemic I stopped studying, so I don't have study habit anymore. So I'm trying to develop new ones. Also, there's a lot of changes from our learning system. That's why I'm trying to navigate it first and trying to learn everything at once. So, if you don't know, I'm a second year student at Manila Central University, and MCU is located at the heart of Monumento. MCU is located in Caloocan. It's along EDSA. So, we have two types of lectures, asynchronous and synchronous. So, if you say synchronous, the doctors or the department will upload like a Zoom link or Google Meet or whatever is their preference on our VLE, and then they're gonna lecture live. That's what you call the synchronous. If you say asynchronous, the doctors or the secretaries or the departments will upload like a PPT file with their notes or like a video recording of them giving the lecture. I'm gonna show you how we do our online classes at MCU MED. So it's 7 a.m. today and my first subject is physical diagnosis. So also in this video, I'm going to show you how we keep track of things that we have to do as a batch, and if we have trans system and whatever. So this is what it looks like. The Google Calendar of the batch is color-coded per subject, and we try to put the subject and the lecture topic for that specific day. For example, if we have quizzes, we also put on the notes the topics for the quizzes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what our learning system looks like. I don't know if this is allowed, but So dahil wala pa yung doktor dun sa Zoom meeting namin, makichismis muna tayo. Diyos. So every batches do it differently. I mean, how we organize our classes, how we organize our stuff as a batch, it's different. Also, the trans system, our batch used to not have trans group, but now we started one. I'm going to tell you how we do our organizational in our batch. And I know it's different from every batches and in every school. Okay, so for us, batch 2023 of MCU, we have one president and one vice president, and the others are just subject coordinators. That somehow is our officer already. We think it was unnecessary for us to elect the secretary and the treasurer since it's online naman. That's why we opted to just call the subject coordinators as the officers per se. The subject coordinators are assigned to contact the secretary or the department whenever there is announcements or clarifications or whatnot. So, not everyone will message the secretary or the doctors. They have to go through the coordinators first. Also, we have two group chats for this batch. We have the unofficial and official. So in the unofficial, we all do the chismis there and the funny stuff and the memes and the whatever. But in the announcement group, that is a do not reply group chat. So the people who are allowed to post there are only the subject coordinators and the MSc. So only them and the class officers are allowed to post in that group. And we have a format in which before you post anything, you have to put if it's general or if it's about pharma or if it's about any subject before you put on the content of your message. So today's class is done, and it's not as toxic as the past 2 weeks. Maybe because it's just Monday. Hindi ko alam. Anyway, but what we do after the class is we have like a mini hurdle within the coordinators. Then we talk about the schedule for tomorrow, what are to be passed, and what are the homeworks or what are the quizzes. And then our vice president collate all of that and announce it on our announcement group. So basically, that's how we do our day-to-day classes. So I'm gonna talk to you about our trans system. So not all batch have their trans system. And I know it's different from school to school, but in our batch, what we're trying to do is we're asking people to join the trans. So it's not compulsory. So just whoever wants to join, whoever has the time and whatnot. Because not all of us read transes. Most of us read the PPT and the books. But what we do in our transes, we try to collate the information from the PPT and from the book. So we summarize all of that. So we have a Google Sheet for the trans group, and we have a trans head every week, and it changes every now and then. And the trans head input all of the topics for that specific week, and we just put our names beside the topic that we want to transcribe. In our Google Drive, we have the template for the transes. So that's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time.